I told her I have an ego, and I get competitive, but it's not in a bad way. Like I just state what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I never do it like maliciously. I'm like, damn, yours is good. All right, I think I can do better. Let me learn from you, and then I like to redo it.
She's
And
just
I was
mad
like,
that all
nah,
the guys that she ends up liking don't like her back.
yeah. Is it true that she had spoken to Kraken? Did
Like
she?
my read take is that Kraken said no to her. That's like he didn't say anything, but you can see it. There's that tension where a guy has been like, "Yeah, I like you, but not in that way."
Because they
And
stopped hanging out for a little bit.
ever since then, I don't see them together that often.
Yeah.
So I was like, what did transpire here?
I did all the categories, guys.
All the
I just need to
categories.
go in. Yeah, I did the categories. I just need to go in and do the channels, and then I have to go in and make it pretty, and then I have to go in and bother someone to help me with the bots, and then the server will be done. And then I have to message Sleepy and tell
Wait
her that
until
I'm
I get my
leaving.
artwork.
Huh?
Maybe wait until I get my artwork. That or I'm gonna have to get a refund.
Just request a refund. That's all. She hasn't provided you with anything, so
That or I'm gonna have to go to her page with, like, if she doesn't give me a refund or my artwork, I'm gonna have to go to her page with a bunch of different accounts
and spam it.
and absolutely destroy it.
Have you
Because I
texted
will be
her
petty
last
about
time
that.
I asked you?
Yeah, the last thing she said to me was that the fur was a hard thing to draw.
Let's go. Let's get going. We're getting ready. You must just look after yourself, me. We're worried about you. We've been seeing you not getting enough sleep. You must take care of yourself. It's not good if we don't have you around to come pop in and support us. If you're not there, you're not looking after yourself. Just make sure you get enough sleep to relax and recover, eh? We don't want anything to happen to you. Don't ever say I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm okay. And an energy drink is the worst combination. You're young. You need to get all the sleep you can get in. After you're like 30 something, then you can decide to take late nights and kill yourself with not sleeping. But when you're young, especially when you're young, you want to get as much sleep as you can, especially when you're studying. It'll affect the way you study and stuff. Sleep is very important for the mind. Especially on someone as busy as you with your schedule.
We are all legends, but I am absent.
Ineptitude is the true killer.
Prepared and ready.
Your schedule is crazy. But you need to look after yourself. That's the important thing.
Claim the most lives.
Stay close. I'm the jump master.
Beckons. An
I
experiment
feel good
is
about
waiting
this
to
spot.
happen.
Trust me. Land there. That's where the fun starts. Dropping in. Hang on.
Hopefully this is going to be a good round. I'm hoping at least. Hey, Colt came out of nowhere.
Round one.
You're from the Jersey just now. Damn, that Colt snuck out of nowhere.
Fascinating effects. Next ring is deploying the parry.
kill leader appointed.
New kill leader.
Deploying a variable. Ten seconds remain. The ring is close.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
The ring is moving. Let's not get caught outside with the
Current
pedestrians.
effects will soon elapse.
Another variable for the lab rats.
We should step carefully. Hostile landed nearby.
Introducing a new variable.
Broken enemy shield. Enemy down. Killed an enemy.
New kill leader appointed.
Someone is being kill leader.
Deployed.
It's Vargas. Opening fire. Enemy shield broken. Reloading. I downed an enemy. Night grenade out. Enemy shield is kaput. Overtook
Attention.
another enemy.
Global effect will end
Took out a
momentarily.
competitor.
Effect reset in progress. Attention. Loot bins have been restocked.
These useful effects are coming to an end. Beware. I've added a variable. I still see everything. Down to subject. Subject is ceased.
Need to recharge my shield.
Take a deep breath.
I've been down. I've made my choice.
I still see everything.
I'm not done. Broken enemy shield.
New kill leader appointed.
Enemy shield is kaput. Enemy taken out. Enemy shield broken. Opponent wiped out. Another enemy down. Another squad's attacking. Focus.
Introducing a new variable. I still see everything.
Making contact with enemy. Broken enemy shield. Enemy down.
Reset in progress. Root bin restocking complete.
Runs through me.
Half gone, half left. Recharging my shields.
Second squad is firing at us.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
We've eliminated the kill leader.
Frag out. Frag out.
Spotted one.
Throwing grenade. Thermite grenade activated. Enemy down.
Frag grenade here.
One minute.
Down me.
Recharge my shields.
Do not take that.
Let's go over there. They spotted me. Someone down.
Stay alive, don't die.
Facing an ice We are not let off the gas.
Worst case scenario, Red Bull. No.
Hey, time to move that way. We should both that way. That's right. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna find myself a jacket before I. What do I have a jersey on here? So. Yeah, there we go. Faster to join the lobby, I suppose. No. Person said shit didn't make sense. They're a hypocrite. That's all there is to it, dude. No. That's all there is to it. Yeah, well, if people use 3D models, they're using AI. I don't say you don't use AI when you use it on your phone, your graphics card, your Windows system, all AI, all embedded. Like, is she? No, she doesn't have, like, I doubt she has a $50,000 setup for AI tracking, so no. I think Nico is the only person that has that kind of system set up. Yeah. Hmm. No, I'm not. I'm not getting involved in that. It was hypocritical, dude. That's all there is to it. It doesn't matter. I don't need to prove anything. You can either take my word for it, or you can just go where the sun don't shine. True. Very sure. I'm all good though, man. Thanks for checking up, yeah. No, mom passed last week, Wednesday. I think a few minutes before 6 she passed, yeah. No, I would have liked to have seen what I had seen, but you can't. You can't. And I've got people that I'm in a chat with, so I don't want to say anything because obviously, I have to mute myself because unless they're agreeing to me recording while they're in chat, it's kind of unfair on them. So yeah, I should be very careful.
would kill to drop in a spot like that.
Okay.
Well, not really.
Get ready. Moving out.
Oh, we should scout that area. Already in the next ring?
Power
Time for a gelato?
invigorating.
Sort of. Optics here. Sniper.
Deep.
R301 here. Rare.
Alternator here. Common.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Good thing it's not that.
Trap set.
Never mind.
Target here. Tracker out. Hey, got it. Tracking an enemy. Tracker dart out. Bullseye. Enemy tracked. Their enemy shield is broken.
Subject deceased. Subject deceased.
Recharging my shields.
Complete.
Power runs through
Round
me.
2.
Such
Beginning
fascinating
ring countdown.
effects.
You take a nap, Mia. Sleep tight.
Let's go see what's up over there.
Effects have been updated.
Glad you're taking a nap.
Heard that.
See, been out there.
I heard that.
Another variable for the lab rats.
Raven here. Meeting.
The ring's
Optics
close.
here.
45
Reset.
seconds. The pressure is exhilarating.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
There's a new kill leader. Just another insect, if you ask me. 30 seconds. Close.
Let's check out this area.
Placing an independent variable.
Warning. Movement in progress. Warning. Current effects.
Let's scout this area.
Yep. Yep.
So she's
Wait.
definitely seen my fucking message.
Attention. Global effect will end momentarily. Global effect reset in progress. Attention. Lupins have been stocked.
Deploying a variable.
Attention.
Enemy spotted.
Effects have been updated.
I'm looking at an opponent here.
We should. I have a subject in view.
Enemy shield broke. Enemy
That
down.
enemy shield is broken.
I'm spotted. Fire.
Tracker scanning. We got another squad in the fight. Tracking an enemy.
We've lost one. Pity.
I'm recharging my shields.
1 minute until the nearby ring closes.
Oh, getting shot at. That enemy shield is broken.
Track set and waiting.
Half the squad's left. 45 seconds. Rings just up ahead. You and me now. I had enough lying around. I'm back. Not far from the ring. Half a minute.
All right.
My weapon is now enhanced. Enemy spotted. Fire.
For taking me out, they will pay with blood. Time to party.
Rings around the corner. 10 left.
Warning. Ring closing.
the ring.
Warning. Current effects will soon elapse.
R99, got some light ammo here.
Spotted a subject over there.
Mozambique here. Epic. Let's move there. Andiamo. Watch out. Opponent there. Tracker out. A tra poco.
Attention. Respawns will be disabled soon. Attention. Global effect will end momentarily.
Big bin over here.
Attention. Being stopped.
Only 2 enemy squads left.
This power hit. Invigorable. Upset. And waiting. Take a deep breath.
Good news, amici. Only one squad left.
Remaining squad member. Time to practice. 30 seconds. We're close. You are fortunate we are on the same team. Since I am the last one standing on the scene. Waste. My vision is. I'm down. I am reviving myself. Kill me.
Warning. Current effects will soon elapse. We have our Apex champions.
Yeah, that could have gone better. Yeah. I'll be back right now, guys. I'm just checking on somebody. 1 second.
Warning. Ring movement in progress. Warning. Current effects will soon elapse.
Oh no, there's another squad attacking. Using grapple. Let's go this way.
Subject deceased.
You are the
Yeah,
Apex champions.
another win. There we go. That's what we do. Oh, yeah, and then I'm on a call at the moment, so I'll just unmute that there. Yep. That would help. Well, yeah. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna see what somebody wants. Sorry, guys. I thought I re-enabled. I hit the wrong one thing.
Look out, enemy here.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been read that. There's that.
Raise shield.
Won't do that for a while.
Down to mark.
There we go.
Deploying a barrier.
Yahoo!
I bagged a mark. Reloading. I'm not done yet. Fire. Target here. Sorry about that. I There's another squad on us. Drop another one.
Death will have to wait.
Well, aren't you impressive? I might. Obrigada.
Current angle stuck.
Do you feel that adrenaline surging through your veins? No? Just me?
Enemy over here.
Pity.
Throwing jump drive.
I am back to study my subjects further.
We're already inside the next fire.
We've simply removed the kill leader from the operation. Shields are recharging.
Enemy here. Fire. Frag out. Grenade out. I thought take the sweet angle. Shatter the prey shield. Taking fire. Thermite out. I'm down. Stand by me. We're on our own now.
Attention. New bins have been restocked.
Don't worry, I didn't die.
Tossing an arc star. Taking fire. Shatter the prey shield.
I bagged a mark. Took down some prey. Down to another squad. We're good. You're
On
not
my way.
dying.
Not like. Recharging shield.
Appreciate your assistance.
Sorry about that. I hate leaving you alone.
1 minute until the nearby ring closes.
Don't drive set.
The ring's close. 45 seconds. The pressure is exhilarating.
R301 here.
Shields need recharging.
Activating jump drive.
Shields are recharging. Only 30 seconds remain. The ring moves.
This shop's ours, right? I changed my ring there with level 2 shield. Prey's tagged. Take him down. Yes. Shatter the prey's shield. Firing. Throwing jump drive. 10 seconds, but the ring's near. Just try and hide with that shiny tag on you. Opening fire on our prey.
Down to subject. Recharging shields. Eliminated the kill leader.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you.
Current effects will soon
Got my eye on that. Tagged him.
Airstrike deployed. I still see everything.
Tagged and half in the bag. Shattered the praise shield. Jump drive set.
effect reset in progress. Beginning ring countdown.
Power runs through me. Fascinating effects.
Shield cell gear. That one.
Been disabled.
Recharging shields.
Attention. Global effects.
This way.
Been
Let's
updated.
enemy here.
Right here. Level 2 shield.
Deploying variable.
Final ring to Ana.
Look, 3 times in a row. Noise.
You are the Apex champions.
I think I am going to. I have had, what, 4 today, 4 straight wins. Oh, I am going to play some Crimson Desert. We'll probably maybe open up if it's. Oh, it is a. We got an epic pick. There's. Yeah. Might as well see what's inside there. Not that big bit. Hope. No, like. We don't know if it's going to be anything decent. But I'll go for then I'm going to be right back. Switch over to in the meantime, between time. No, I don't want to open up a web page. There we go. Comes on my desktop. You can see it. I just I've had it with certain people. Couldn't really care 2 shits about them. People have their opinions. They're welcome to their opinions, but not everybody wants to hear your opinions. And if you don't have a room to say it, you could have just simply said, "I don't want you in my server." Simple as that. But they don't make excuses about how, oh, I don't support people who use AI, but then everything you're doing in your server is AI. Are AI. Did the server you use on Discord, does it run? No, it's a virtualized server. Did someone individually create it? No. You clicked on a link and it automatically generates up a server page for your Discord. Your camera doll usage is your little 3D image prop that you hide behind because you're too afraid to show your fake assness behind a screen. So don't come and tell me you're this and you're that when you're behind a puppet that your movement is controlled by AI, because all of that algorithm that's reading you is not through beads on your face. You're not like Miko, who is using actual equipment to trace and render her movements in real time. You're using software which is AI. Hello, you hypocritical person. You use your personalized Instagram account with filters on, and you probably have an iPhone and you use AI filters. Yeah. So there's an old saying, I believe, don't throw stones in a glass house, but I will not have. And then I did nothing wrong. And then as I had left, the lovely way of in Discord, when you force eject yourself out of something, it normally gives you a few seconds, and it gave me about 20 seconds, and I heard her crap talk me, and other people came and said they heard her crap talk me, and they were sorry that I had to go through that. Yeah, no. I will not be part to that, and I am not the first person she decided that she has some social justice path of righteousness against. I've done nothing to you. I'm using certain art. Not all of my art is AI. Some of it's generated, some of it's not, and how much doesn't really make to anyone but me. It's to make my page look attractive, to reward people for coming to my stream. And if you don't like it, don't come and take it out of my stream, because people like watching me. I don't care if you don't like what I am about, what I am not about, what you conceive is, because obviously you're misinformed. You don't know what AI is. You're pretty much convinced this is AI or that's AI without actually understanding the concept of AI. And then you use AI, but then you see no wrong to it. So go be a hypocrite somewhere else. And yeah, I don't want to do with someone that will go literally call every single name under the sun because they refuse to interact with you, and then you try and change the narrative to make yourself look innocent when people heard you, and you can't hide that. It makes me laugh. For a second, I thought he was busted. But yes, we need to. I do agree with you. We need to get to gameplay. Sorry, I was ranting while I was getting things going there. Come on. So I was kind of ranting here and there. There we go. Just go to. Yeah, let me just pop and change. I don't know if guys know, but literally someone tried to call me out for something that I didn't do, and I wasn't prepared to argue with I am a broke ass wannabe artist who is not successful, who is like every other artist when they can't get their way and sell you their crap. So, and then she's being commissioned by other people. She hasn't done their work. Then she's attacked other people, and I just don't have time for that kind of behavior. I think it is childish. If you have a problem, talk to someone privately and be like, hey, this ABC, maybe offer an alternative or a solution to someone's problem that you creating out of a no problem situation. But I don't think it's ABC. Maybe offer your problem to involve yourself in other people's business. On Rumble's side, DFF123, thank you for the follow. Knock18, thank you for the follow. Hammer023, thank you for the follow. I will be adding you to the Minecraft border posts later. Adding your names there to be part of the legacy of the legends. Thank you very much for being legendary. And yeah, guys, please be like, if you don't like someone, be kind about it. Don't go about it being a complete a-hole. and trying to force your opinion on others because people don't necessarily agree with you or see the things you see. Everyone's going to have a different opinion. No one's going to share the same opinion. Yes, not everyone's going to like you. Not everybody's going to want to be your friend. That is a fact. It is something we or anyone else cannot escape from. It is the unfortunate role of the world. And I just find that it's really two-faced that someone will say shit and then they forget they said it. Oh, but I never did anything wrong because you thought they didn't hear you. And then other people went and said, hey, I was there and I couldn't get out of that chat fast enough. And she said this. So, and then people are like, but hold on, wait a minute. I remember so-and-so said they did this to her. I don't think you're the problem. I'm like, no, duh. But, I mean, this is what streamers do. We rant, we rave. In all honesty, couldn't care too less about her. It's the bottom line fact. Respect people. If you're not their friend, don't try to offer your opinion. No one asked for it. No one needed it. No one wanted it. There was no issue until you made an issue out of it. The only person that had an issue apparently was the person that made the issue out of it. So is life, I believe. But I honestly don't think, and this is what I said to a lot of people, that I don't think some people should have the right to say certain things because they never realize the weight that their words carry. And even if I hadn't used AI, what gives you the right to go and say, oh, this or that? I don't care if you're a starving artist. I don't care if you are the world's best artist. If I don't want to use you, I don't have to use you. And it's my prerogative to do what I want to do with it. And some of the art, she just said, hey, would you explain your art? And I would have gladly, but I saw that nothing could be said to make a person see reason. And because of previous conflicts with other people, I was like, I am wasting my time. It's not worth it. And yes, some of the design is AI. The dude is tired. He came all the way from Japan, a good friend of mine. Came to see his family, and while he was down, I lost some of my stuff that I used for the streaming, which was originally 100% AI. But the concept and design behind it was originally mine. And I had given it because I just don't have time to sit and waste and tinker behind things. And oh no, all of this and all of that, and I'm like, you know what? If you've got such a use of anti-AI, why do you have a cell phone in your hand? Why do you use bots in your chats? You know, why do you use virtual emulators? Because that virtual machine is an AI. If you didn't know, it runs on the same theory as an AI. It runs on algorithms. And algorithms are the base code for AI. Your phone has predictive text. That is AI. Let's see. Autocorrect is AI. So you're using all of that, plus you're using camera software that uses AI to track and monitor your features, so that you can use a fake doll to represent someone that should be in front of the camera. And maybe you're afraid to show your face, and for reasons beknown to us, I don't know whether you were hurt or attacked or stalked by somebody, but all you've done is proven to me is why you hide behind an object that people can't identify you. You don't have a backbone. and you attack someone in front of other people, knowing full well it's on your server. I never wanted to be there in the first place. I was only there because people were like, hey, come over, come, let's have a chat. And I made friends there, but necessarily not because of you, but because of other people. And then when I was first met you, why didn't you bring up your disdain? Why would you allow me into your server? Why would you invite me into your server? It doesn't make sense. If you had objection from the get-go, why didn't you say anything? Because it would have made you look like an ass. And trying to force your opinion on people, that's an ass move. It is the same as someone taking their creed and saying their creed is above all things. You can't fly a rainbow flag if you're not going to be behind everybody. And you know, it's to the point where you're like, when is it enough just for people just to leave other people alone, let them do what they need to do? Okay. Oh wow. Let's set some farming limits. I mean, games use AI because the characters move. They're moving, they're anticipating your move, they react to your movement. But you don't use AI. I mean, really? Yeah. I think not. But yeah, that's my little 5-minute rant and rave about people that I won't associate with anymore. It makes me laugh that they are like, we're innocent, they didn't do anything. Oh, you died fast. Love the views in this game. Ugh. For instance, this game has self-rendering. Now, Minecraft has auto-rendering. You know, like predictive, and every single time you play it's a different map. Self-generating map. What is that? Yeah. Okay. Just putting it out there. So, and then for someone to say stuff, act like they didn't say stuff, admit what they didn't, what they said. I don't fly by me. Like I say, guys, I'm not mentioning names. Bygones are bygones. What's over and done with. I just like to get my 5 cents out there every now and so often. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes just like everybody else. It is a tool at the end of the day. Whether you use it or not is up to you. It's the same as a garden tool. If you're gonna dig a hole by hand or you're gonna use a spade, the decision is entirely up to you. Are you gonna take forever to dig a hole, or are you gonna take 5 minutes to dig a hole? But in all honesty, you know, when I'm not the only person to have been attacked that way, I figured, you know what, I tried to walk away because and kept silence because I knew certain things were not, you know, going that person's way. Life is crappy. I've had enough crappiness of life. I figured, hey, maybe not make somebody else's life any more crap. Maybe not snap back and say things that you can't unsay. And well, I mean, it's disappointing because you meet a bunch of nice people, possibly a lovely person, and then you think that, hey, I can get along with these people. They seem chill. But then you get the people that don't show their true colors. They try and find a way to find fault with everybody. And there will be times where you will be liked. There will be times you won't be liked. As I say to somebody, you'd be surprised how many people actually like you and how many people don't like you. Okay, it's that guy. No, he's not dead. That was a lot. That was a bit excessive. That's all I say to everybody, just be kind. Like, there's no need to name shame. There's no need to... The person knows who I'm talking about, the people that were there know what I'm talking about. And, I think, for me, is like, I have this thing, is like, you never bottle anything inside. The minute you bottle stuff, you become toxic. You know? I think people's actions always betray them sooner or later. I have pretty much been ongoing for the last 6 months of streaming. I have stayed the constant. I was invited to a lovely community that are open and welcoming to everyone, literally everyone. And some of the people they know that I'm like, hey, I may feel like this, but doesn't mean I don't support you, and I don't want everyone to feel normal or loved or welcome. I just have certain opinions in their mind, and I'm not gonna force them on anybody. But if you ask me what my opinion is, I'm gonna give it to you. It may not be the way you like. It may not be pleasant, but it'll be how I view things or how I see things and or speak of things. And I tend to think sometimes people are so held up by how or what the expectations of the world are today, set by false standards and stupid standards and nonsensical conditions that, like, it's difficult to be angry with someone completely when you know they're hurting inside and there's a reason for why they lash out at people. They can't use it as an excuse, but it helps you understand the person's reasoning and logic. Like I say, I'm not perfect, but I've lived a life long enough to know certain things, to pick up on certain things, to see if a person walks who's left-handed to who always puts their foot inwards or outwards, or they walk with their left leg pulled outwards and their right foot's always the first foot to move, you know. There's those kind of things. Everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Everyone is going to do things differently. No one's going to do the two things the same. I mean, I come from a generation of people with the AI had taken over. Everybody's like, yeah, well, bug it, we watched him, man. We knew this was coming. Oh. So, yeah, 2 hours in, and just chilled streaming. I might take a break in about half an hour to an hour. Take a snooze, wake up. Oh. You know, just I think this is game what I love about it. It's like just walking, looking at the sights. You know, it's like walking through the countryside and be like, hey, hey, look at this place. Look at this place. You know, so it's amazing. I wish there was auto walkie. And I'm not a I know I look young, but I'm not young, and I got a lot of experience behind me, and I got a lot of life behind me, and yeah, sure, could it have been as old if I did my own artwork to 100%? Maybe. If I had told my friend Chase not to use AI assistants in his designs, it made it so obvious. Because let's face it, me and him like to troll people that are complete Karens about things. We like to take the piss out of people, you know, and we knew that someone would have a reaction because we've used certain status. We knew that between in that design there would be certain people that would have issues with it. We knew this. I was waiting for it, and I was gonna welcome them, and I was gonna be like, but you're supposed to be a mother, and you, for example, one person I knew when I started streaming, and they were like, but you're a streamer, and I'm like, yeah, and you're an unemployed single mother. How could you do that to your children? And I never heard or saw of her again. Because she didn't realize her question prompted me to ask questions she didn't want me to ask. This is feeling very much like Fable kind of vibe now at the moment. Oh, it's getting cold and nippy. I'm getting cold. I'm getting tired. Oh, it's like kicks in. It's like a super sleeping pill for me. I just love it. I mean, like, over there, those birds are flying. They're gonna land down somewhere else, and they're gonna fly right back here. You know, every single thing in this world has some type of AI in it that's predictive, learning. These people, AI, the way they stop. Do I have anything? Oh, damn it. Alright, guys, give me a few seconds. I'll be right back. I need something to drink.
But already it's cold. Like at 4 this morning. I don't know why the hell it decided to be at 4. But oh.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's right, guys. Ad roll incoming. So when I misses, I'm just going to stop the game for a while. I'll be right back with the marker. As soon as the ads are done, we'll be right back. Alright, glad. Let's get back to this.
Friend? Once it's out of the pen, an animal's fair game. Fortune favors the bold, not the careful. Shh. Scurry off now. Shh. Scurry off now.
They're eating us later, but
scurry off now. That was a fine deal.
Theatre went club. Huh.
Tell me what you need. Are you trying to get... I expect you to... Keep this between us. Trust me, I don't cheat my buyers. No one needs to know we were here. Find me if you need another deal.
Thing.
2.5 hours, and I will continue with Crimson Desert in a bit. I'm just a little bit tired. Today ended in a weird way. It kind of killed my vibe to stream. I just couldn't really get into it after that.
Make all sorts of things with corn.
It's not something I expected to hear or get attacked for, and always find people that promote stupid concepts are so misinformed. And then they will emphasize on how wrong a person is without ever looking at their own actions. So I just don't care about that person enough to let them bother me, but it did throw me off my game, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to get into the whole rigmarole of crap, so Was that just from my kick? No way. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Because I can feel myself nodding off. So I value the term of if you don't feel, rather look after yourself. It's something I always promote to everyone else, which is much people stuff. Just take care of yourself. Be kind, be good people. Never let your opinions override other people's opinions. Don't think your opinions are the be all and ends all. Don't force your opinions on other people, because it's the same as like religion, race, and creed. Then you have people competing for superiority, and if you're afraid of AI, which is a tool, sorry for your loss. I'm just gonna get stuff done a whole lot faster. That's my take on it. But either way, be kind, be nice. We're not using AI to replace people. We're not. Anyway, we're not. But I do have a right to take art or whatever in my direction the way I feel like it. If you don't like it, stuff is on you. And if you don't like the fact that you wanna pick a fight because you're just looking to fight with everybody, apparently, I hope you find help. I hope you go and get help. I hope that you apologize to those in the past that you offended for the very same thing, if not others. Your brash attitude doesn't help. And I don't think I'm wrong, because other people noticed and they said things and it made sense, and the way they acted like a specific type of person. But we're not here to name and shame. So my whole thing is peace, love, and kindness. Build a community you're happy with and the community you want to be around with. And if people are afraid to embrace change or afraid to embrace difference, they're not for this community. They're not needed for this community. I want people that are happy to be here, that will not force their opinions. They'll give their opinions if like people are talking in a debate and they'll be like, oh, but that can be done like this, or hey, that can be done like that. But never to be telling someone bluntly, if you don't do this, I'm pretty much going to remove you. I'm going to kick you out because you don't get along with what we do. And that's basically like, I'm this color, you're that color, and I'm better than you, kind of thing. So I am going to, oh, wait, hold on. I might stay a bit longer, be nice to play. But yeah, I think it's important that no one tries to push their agenda on anyone. And I think everyone just needs to accept people for who they are, what they are, what they do, or what they don't do. There's no real. Oh, there's even a photo mode in this game. It makes so much sense. Okay, so So it's like I was gonna leave, but like someone's asked me to do something, and I'm not too sure where they're gonna go. I am a little bit tired, to be honest, but I think it's a good point for discussion that I think people need to realize that no one's opinion is the best. No opinion is on the top. No one knows it all. You can't claim to be anti something when you literally use everything about it without realizing it because you're negligent and, in my opinion, insipid about information because you've built so much misinformation around certain topics that instead of enlightening yourself to what the truth is, you try and make your truth the truth instead of allowing other people to express themselves or do things or achieve things or make things just because it is not the way you necessarily like to do things doesn't mean it's the way for you to force it onto people. So I think at the end of the day, the important thing is to know that not everyone's gonna like you, not everyone's gonna love you. There will be times people will hate you from every corner of the earth. There'll be times people will accept you, but there'll never be a time where everybody you meet in your life will ever like you. That is just merely impossible, or you just haven't had the stroke of everyone just hating you at that current point in time. Because let's face it, as a guy, you can say or do something wrong and you're buggered. You can be a woman who loves so hard and gets crucified for her the way she loves. I think everyone experiences mistakes. People make mistakes. And I'm not talking about taking someone's life or something like that, because that's not a mistake. That's well thought out, kind of thing. So, I am really tired. So, I am going to. I feel crap. I'll try to push it to about 3 hours. But I mean, you're gonna literally get like me going to quest to twist kind of thing. Oh wait, we missed it. Nammits. There we go. And am I perfect? No. Did I make a mistake in that thing? No. Should I have fought it a bit harder? Probably. Was it worth? Would it been worth it? No. What the? Did you not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You desire a discussion?
What the hell? Why would you do that, dude? That is so weird.
Just keep walking, one foot after the other. You'll reach your destination someday.
Ugh. I am tired. That's for sure. I can feel it. So either way, people need to make their own decision and consequences about it. It is what it is. And people need to make their own mindsets about what it is. Unfortunately for that person, there were other people there that witnessed it, and other people have had gone through the same kind of nonsense. So it's all good. But guys, I'm gonna check you later. I am dog tired. I'm not gonna lie. I try to stay it up. I try to fight it up. So to my legends, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being here for me, being the complete awesome legendary people that you are. Not everyone's right, not everyone's wrong. Sometimes some fights or arguments are not worth it, or not even worth being started in the first place. Sometimes it's just better to do what I did and just walk away in silence and block. I think the power of silence and blocking is the most effective tool to avoid conflict. You nip it in the bud. And as someone who has been nipped off because people fell out of love or never wanted to be in a relationship or were wanting a situationship only, and it was the easy way out, commitment has always been my thing. Commitment for honesty, loyalty, and integrity. And if you want to be legendary, you got to be those things. And I know everyone that's part of my community is, because you are legendary, you commit, you are loyal. One of the people that was there kind of saw what went on and they were like, sorry, they should have done something. I'm like, it wasn't your place. It's okay. Don't stress about it. Life happens. And, well, here we are. So, stay legendary, stay cool, be kind, be awesome, walk away from fights that aren't worth it. Because let's face it, once words are said, you can't undo them. And once people try and change the narrative, what's the point? So, see you later. Stay care. Stay well. Take care. And let the sunshine roll upon your journeys. And may the moon be on your back during your adventures. May they be legendary. May they be many, far and few between rests. Let's go. See you later.